Hello everyone, this is Shadow Mario 41, and this is the best racing game on the Nintendo 64. No, it's not Mario Kart 64, and it's not Diddy Kong Racing, it's Cruis'n USA. Alright, I don't know if I can say that seriously. It's not even really that good of a game, never mind the best of anything, but it does have some of the best main menu music. Listen to this. Doesn't that just get you pumped? Doesn't that get you so excited? I want to meet the guy who says that and shake his hand, because that is awesome. This is like the cool backwards hat, leather jacket wearing kind of game. It's like Mario Kart 64 and Diddy Kong Racing are for the kids. If you want to drive fast cars and cruise the USA, then you need to play our game. You need to be cool like us. Let's cruise the USA together. This game is an arcade classic that was ported from the Nintendo 64. Normally when given this choice, I choose manual, so I'm in control, but this game has some pretty shaky controls, so I think automatic is going to be the way to go. Look at these cars we have to choose from, though. The Devastator, La Bamba, the 63 muscle car, which is tempting, but I have to go for the Italia P90. How can I not pick this sports car? It looks great. This is going to be so much fun. We're going to cruise the USA. Apparently, there's a car garage just attached to the first level, which is the Golden Gate Park. Let's go! I'm motivated by that graphic on the left. So here we go. Let's cruise the USA, starting out in Golden Gate Park for some reason. I don't know why. But you can see that this is going to work very much like an arcade-style racer. You see the time up in the top? That's the time that we have left to make it to the next checkpoint. When we make it to checkpoints, we're going to keep accumulating time. You see my position in the top right, a little map screen. These cars are keeping pace with me. I don't like that very much. We have our speedometer in the bottom left, the elapsed time in the top there, and of course the shift, which we really don't have to pay much attention to because we're driving automatic in the bottom right. So this game, you can just tell, like, just by the music, it's just this cheesy, like, 90s game. This game screams what the 90s is all about to me, in my opinion. But, in any case, let's get around all these cars. There we go. This game, like, the graphics just aren't even up to par, not even for the Nintendo 64. It's just, like, mowed down some streetlights. It's fine. Get out of the way of these cars. Just run over all the construction equipment. And the controls are really, really shaky. It's very, very hard to get a handle on the controls. But it's just fun. Like, the music, the fact that you can just destroy everything you want and just keep driving fast. I mean, like that. Look at that. I can get in a car crash like that and be perfectly fine and just keep driving. Oh, no, no, no. That car just passed me already right at the end. I can't lose the first race. Golden Gate Park. Let's go. You have to get first place to advance to the next stage, by the way. Oh, no, no, no. That's not good. That's not good. I'm way behind. I'm way behind. It's only the first race. This better not be a bad sign of things to come. But yeah, that's the thing about this game. It's just drive really fast. It doesn't matter if you crash into cars. It doesn't matter if you go off the road. We're just gonna get you back up to speed really quickly. There's first place, passing them right in front of the Nintendo sign around the last curve. And here we go. Whoa, watch out for the semi right at the end. But there we go, first place. And who are these people? I don't even care who those people are. If I get a dancing girl with a trophy like that after each race, then sign me up to cruise the USA. Those people are just standing in the middle of the road. There's like shirtless guys and girls in bikinis. Just apparently this generates a lot of hype. Apparently Cruis'n USA is a big deal, and I get a new hot time. So how about that? A high score. I'm gonna go, of course, for XLI or 41 as my initials on the license plate. I do like how it does license plates for high scores. That's pretty cool. Just barely making the hot times list too. To save your high scores, by the way, and to really save anything about this game, you have to use the Nintendo 64 controller pack. And I'm not giving up my data on the controller pack for Cruis'n USA. So the high scores get reset every time, and you have to essentially unlock all the stages every time if you want to play this game. Granted, this game hasn't exactly been on the top of, you know, if my friends and I get together, then I'm like, let's cruise the USA! But still, jeez, this is San Francisco. I've been to San Francisco, oh my god. Very nice city, very crowded, and I don't think you'll ever find a time where there's no traffic like this, but this definitely captures the element of San Francisco, the hills. There are so many hills. I don't know if you've ever been. They say the hills are like really steep, and they always kind of, you know, poke fun at that whenever they depict San Francisco, but it's true. It is true. Beautiful, but crowded and hilly. But anyway, listen to that music. Oh, I got someone rocking out in the car with me. Oh, it's the babe. Of course, I picked her up. Last race, the trophy girl. So I'm just going to accumulate trophy girls, I guess, with each first place finish. You do need to get first to advance to the next race. So, I don't know, by the end, I'll have like 12 girls just jammed into the car with me. I'll take that. This is great. This is great. How could you not want to play this as a kid? This is fantastic. It's like a little risque. It doesn't have, you know, cartoon characters. These are real cars going real fast in real locations. So it's not quite the same to play this on the Nintendo 64, I have to say, as the arcade. Because when you play it in the arcade, you of course get the steering wheel and the gas pedal and the whole arcade cabinet. But this is still a lot of fun. It still is a pretty good home port of it. You can actually do 2-player co-op as well. The frame rate takes a dive, but it does pretty good to handle that as well. And it's fun that it even has that option in the first place. So anyway, in the tunnel of San Francisco, this should be pretty close to the end. Just gotta avoid hitting any cars at the end of here, close to the finish line. Try to throw all these stupid cars. There we go, right there, first place finish. Those guys, they're lucky that my sports car just stops on a dime, because otherwise these guys would they'd all be dead. And they're just dancing, they're partying in the middle of the tunnel of San Francisco. Apparently that's the big vacation destination. Spring break, San Francisco tunnel, let's do it. New hot time, I'll take it. All right, let's see how high up I got on the list. I think I got 9th last time. Hopefully can beat that. Come on, get higher than 9. Oh yeah, the hottest time in San Francisco. I don't know who any of these other people are. I presume like the programmers, but they're just all the default times of San Francisco. There we go, I'm a master of San Francisco. And it must be because I've been there. That must be why. Clearly that translates to you. It's like saying that because you're good at Guitar Hero, you're good at actually playing the guitar. I don't think those two correlate at all. But anyway, this is US 101. I've never driven on US 101, but I did have to drive. Actually, I was in the car. I wasn't driving. But from Las Vegas to Los Angeles. What is this? Is that a ramp? There's like a car was in the pit. That's going to kill people. Call up the Department of Transportation. This is ridiculous. You can't have ramps in the middle of your highways. That's crazy. But anyway, as I was saying, I did have to... Oh, my God, a fire truck. Fire trucks and big mega bus, get out of the way. We're driving here. We don't have time. I don't care if there's a fire. We're cruising the USA, damn it. Oh, all these buses. What's with all these buses and semis? Get out of the way. Another ramp here. Come on, over the ramp. God. Oh, my God. That is going to kill people. It was a pretty dull drive, though, from Las Vegas to Los Angeles, just through the desert. It's just one road, just a lot of desert, and very, very dry air. But we made it. We made it somehow. Anyway, get out of the way of these cars. See, that's the thing about Cruis'n USA, though. It doesn't, even if you go off the track, I mean, yeah, it slows you down, but it's not to the point where you can't get back up to top speed within a few seconds after that. But it's also not like F-Zero in the sense that, oh, I excluded F-Zero X from my consideration of best racing games on the Nintendo 64. That was really good. But it's not like F-Zero, where if you go really, really, really fast, you have the risk of crashing or falling off. No, this is just all about driving fast cars and being really cool with the music and the girls and the sports car. That's great. And Cruis'n USA just has this vibe about it that's just so much fun. It has all the tropes of a bad racing game, graphics, controls, but it's a blast. And there we go, another first place finish and another dancing trophy girl. I'll take that. That's motivation alone to play this game. If you get that at the end of every race, I want to put more quarters into that arcade machine. Absolutely. If I'm going to get a dancing girl like that, hell yeah. And another new hot time. This is great. This is great. I think I just missed the top spot. Should be number 2 on the list. Let's see. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, number 2. I'll take that by half a second. These hot times are pretty close to each other. I mean, you have to really show your skill to be the best, and those fractions of a second can all really count in the long run. This race sucks. We haven't seen, I mean, San Francisco is pretty tough, but this course, I'd have to say, is the hardest. Absolutely, without a doubt. This is the toughest. Oh, as soon as you see those trees start to appear on the horizon, you're like, ah, crap. I know I have to weave through this narrow road in front of all these trees. Oh no, that blue car, man, just spin me out. Oh no, blue car, you're going down. The purple car passing me. And no, stop that. Stop, that's what you get. That's what you get. All right, oh my God, so hard to just flatten the Redwoods. Yeah, I'm sure that would happen if this sports car just collided with a Redwood. I'm sure the Redwood would just get flattened in the road. It would be fine. Oh my gosh, I'm weaving everywhere. Can't gain control of my vehicle. Oh, get past these cars. All right, there's first place just up ahead. No! Yellow car, don't do that to me. Don't do that. Okay, good. That purple car is not going to pass. You shall not pass, car. Oh, it's just so hard. It's so hard to stay on the road. These turns are so tight. I should mention the controls, by the way. I haven't really talked about that. You actually press Z to accelerate in this game as opposed to A, which is in most games. You press... Oh, jeez. You press A to change your view. I'll show that off in an easier stage. Right now I have to try to get first place. I don't think the C buttons do anything. And you can change the music track that plays too, by the way. R actually brakes, but there's no reason to brake. You can brake to drift around a corner, but it slows you down so much that you might as well just not drift in this game, really. But I have to catch up to this car. This car is in first place. We're coming near the end of the track, going through the desert at the end of the Redwood Forest. Passing him right there, only a few turns to go. Can I maintain the lead? Hopefully I won't hit any cars or mega buses or tourists or any of that crap. No! That car was over the center line. That car was driving on the wrong side. How dare they drive on the wrong side of the road? Oh no! First place got into a crash. We're okay. Oh my gosh, almost collided into that car. Luckily I can drive right through the post of that. And look at that USA flag. We got the Jansen girl. We got wearing the busty Cruis'n USA t-shirt. That's just great. That's great. Actually, if you look up some of the old footage for Cruis'n USA, like I got another new hot time. I don't think it's going to be very good. But if you look up some of the footage and some of the marketing and the promotion for Cruis'n USA, wow, barely made the list down there. It's actually pretty hilarious. It's going to be pretty embarrassing for all those people that were involved in that. But anyway, yeah, it's just a cool, hip kind of game. It's a blast. So let's go. Where are we now? Beverly Hills. I should mention, by the way, that this game really should be called Cruis'n California and a few other destinations. If you notice, this is race number, what, 5 now? And we're still in California. There's a lot of the U.S. to see that we haven't even explored yet. There's going to be like, I think there's like 8 races in California and then 8 elsewhere. So it's like, talk about not balancing out the USA at all. They don't go to Florida. They don't go to Texas. They don't even go to Rhode Island. Why is there no Rhode Island stage? Or at least the New England stage. Come on. New England's a big place. Now New York City doesn't get any rep in this game. But there's the Hollywood sign down there, just cruising right past it, zooming down the Beverly Hills here. Get past this car in first place. I have to say, though, the AI and the game in general does do a pretty good job of not letting you get too far behind, in the sense that if you do get into a lot of car crashes or you get run off the road or something, generally the computer players up ahead, no. The computer players up ahead will slow down. It's kind of like elastic AI, where they won't get way too far ahead that you can never catch up. But anyway, oh my gosh, skidding around after going off the tunnel there. Get on your side of the road. Only I can drive on the other side of the road. Just gonna zoom past these police officers. That doesn't matter. It would be pretty cool if this game had kind of elements like that, like a police chase, like in Need for Speed, if it had a game mode like that. But no, I'm glad it doesn't. This is just all about driving cars. It doesn't matter if we crash. It doesn't matter if we hit the wall. It doesn't matter if we spin out like that. It's just, no, we're just going to drive fast through the tunnels of Beverly Hills, avoiding semis and all sorts of other cars. No, tourists bouncing me all around. The finish line's right there. No one better pass me. No, there's a police car. The police car preventing me from getting first place. What the hell? Stupid law enforcement. Jesus. Oh my God, a new hot time. I don't care. I don't care if there's a new hot time. I didn't get first place. I gotta do it again. That's alright. I was prepared to do the Redwood Forest twice. So, those stupid police cars. I hate those cops. Luckily they don't pull us over, or else we would really have a score to settle. But it's just good that you can just drive past them. Apparently, we have the worst law enforcement in California in this game, because they just let you just zoom right past them. It's no problem at all. You know, a fire truck hits you, it's fine. You don't hear about it on the news the next day. Imagine if you did hear about this. Like, I hope this video doesn't inspire like a group of really rich people to just grab their sports cars and drive really fast across the USA. God, don't do that. That's not good. That's not a good idea. Imagine hearing about this on the news, being like, we had a group of racers just speeding down Beverly Hills the other day, taking out police cars. Officers strangely did nothing about this scenario. Tourists were baffled, and actually there were reports of other cars driving on the wrong side of the road too. I don't like that this car, oh my gosh, I went way off the road there. I don't like that car is keeping pace with me. I really don't. I'm glad they have the Beverly Hills sign though. They at least get a few things right. This game's not very accurate. There we go, first place. Not very accurate with a lot of things, but at least it does get some landmarks down. Very few landmarks, but still, give it some credit here. Come on, I know I can take this. No, that car better not pass me. I'm not having this happen again. I'm not gonna wipe out in the tunnel. Another police car, get in my way, get out of the way. Jesus, don't you have anything better to do? to just drive around leisurely? Can't you just pull people over or go stop a bank robbery? I almost hit another car at the end. Almost hit another car, but luckily not crashing into the people with no shirts on or all the girls in bikinis just dancing in the middle of the Beverly Hills tunnel. Whatever. Our race is completed, so I don't really care. Let's get out of there, please. Can we get out of California, please? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I think I just crushed the record time on this course. Let's take a look at that. Maybe, if I read that correctly. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. First, second, and third. Oh, maybe it does save your high scores. I don't know. Maybe it does. Because I did a little practice run on this too. So maybe it does for a little bit anyway. But anyway, regardless. This is the LA freeway. Let's go. Let's go. I've actually driven on the LA freeway. I wasn't just in the car. I was driving. And my first impression of the LA freeway was through Cruis'n USA. So I was like, I wonder how similar it's gonna be to Cruis'n USA. And my answer, not so similar. Except there are some hills on the side like that. But I think they're missing the fact that the freeways are like 5 lanes on either side, and the fact that all these, there's so much traffic. There is no way you could be able to even reach speeds of 50 miles an hour, never mind 145, just zooming past all these cars. Oh, get out of the way. Stupid red Jeeps. And vans everywhere. Oh man, it's kind of funny though. Like, Cruis'n USA was such a nostalgic game for me. I played it as a kid all the time. And then all these vacation destinations I've gone to, like out west, I've been like, how similar is it to Cruis'n USA? It's not. It's none of them are. But it's still pretty funny. Oh man, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Weave around all these cars. You can just see how this is an addicting arcade game though. Like I've been saying, it's not a good game. It's really not. But it's just fun. It's just fun. It's not I shouldn't say it's not a good game. It's not a well-designed game. There's plenty of flaws in it. But just the vibe it has, just its personality. I mean, the game has a personality. I think that's the best way to put it. The game has a personality. This car is just jostling for position. If you couldn't figure out, oh, good. I made him spin out. Oh, no. Crashed into a pink car, though. Although it's fine. You just fly up in the air, but everything's fine. You can do that with like a semi-truck. It's crazy. But I'm sure that'll probably happen. It's one course in particular that I'm thinking of. Chicago is the worst track in this game because it's just terrible. You just crash all the time. Oh no. No. I was gonna say, I better not be denied first place again at the end. I need to accumulate just more and more dancing girls. Is that the 6th one now? Just cram her into the car. Just get into the car and shut up. I'll deal with you later. And give me my trophy. Anyway, look at this. Still in California. Are we going to... I have a feeling that the people who made this game were either based in California or just really liked it. I don't know. Maybe they went there on vacation once and they were like, this is awesome. Let's make a whole game about it. And they were like, well, I guess we should market to other people in the United States. We'll just throw in some other random destinations. Let's see. Are we finally going to get out of California? Where are we now? Death Valley. I guess we're kind of getting towards Arizona, so we're getting there anyway, but let's get past all these cars. Oh, this level sucks too because it's really narrow. There's not a lot to hit. Oh, there's other cars though, but it's just a really narrow track. So if you fall behind in this one, it can be very tough to catch up. Just race past these police officers again. Worst law enforcement in video game history? Possibly. Although, I don't know. If you look at a game like Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, that was supposed to have police chases in it and all sorts of fun, exciting things. None of the other cars even moved. You could just drive through everything. So maybe this isn't as bad as that. Oh, man. Just crashed into a semi. But it's fine. The semi, like, flips on its back and way up in the air. But no, we're still good. We're still good. We can keep cruising the USA. That's what this game's all about. Just cruising. With the hit music, the girls. It's great. It's great. So, oh, jeez. No. So I got to catch up to first place. I want to talk about another topic that, oh, wow. Good timely car crash right there. Oh, my gosh. Almost collided with that car. I wanted to talk about what is the best racing game on the Nintendo 64. As much as I love Cruis'n USA, this is clearly not it. But it would be a good toss-up. I bet you could have a good debate between Mario Kart 64, Diddy Kong Racing, and F-Zero X. If I remember correctly, even like Ridge Racer wasn't that bad. I mean, it was kind of bland. It was just your standard car racer. But as far as that's concerned, it wasn't that terrible of a game before it turned into the infamous Sony meme of Ridge Racer. But anyway, I don't know. What is your favorite racing game on the Nintendo 64? I'd have to say... oh, we got a train here. Good. This actually gets a little easier because the road gets a lot wider. Get rid of these. No. Oh, you can actually crash into the train. That's right. You do not want to do that. Good. It's like Mario Kart. That's taking a page out of Mario Kart. But I'd have to say Mario Kart 64 ultimately wins out for me. I know a lot of people like Diddy Kong Racing, and it is very good. I'll give it that it's a very close second. But I think the thing that really distinguishes, that really differentiates the games is, oh good, another new hot time. That should be the top hot time on Death Valley. That's what I like to see too. But the thing that's really the distinguishing factor is battle mode. I think battle mode in Mario Kart is just so much more, it's just better. It's more polished, it's more competitive than battle mode in Diddy Kong Racing. I do love a lot of the tracks and the fact that you get alternate vehicles in Diddy Kong Racing, but for some reason, you can't beat Mario Kart, in my opinion. Oh, we've only made it to Arizona. There's race number 8 or 9, who knows? But we're still only in Arizona. We have a long way to go. If you notice that map, we go to Washington D.C. So we got a long way to go. Is this what Arizona's like? I've never been to Arizona. Maybe I'd imagine it's very much like a desert. But anyway, yeah, Mario Kart 64 just takes the cake for me. Diddy Kong Racing, very close second. I do love Diddy Kong Racing single-player mode. I think it's much better than Mario Kart's just Grand Prix. Like, it actually has an adventure and a little bit of a story, which is really cool. But I don't know, Mario Kart's battle mode I've just had so many fun times with that, so many fun memories. Now, arguably, Mario Kart 64 might not hold up as well, but I don't know about that. But it's still a great, the controls are really, really tough in Mario Kart 64. Diddy Kong Racing probably is a little better in terms of controls, but I don't know. It's just some of the things about Diddy Kong Racing just bug me. I like Mario Kart 64. It's just more chaotic, more fun. It's a blast. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. So, anyway, oh, and the music. I like the music in, oh, that car's weaving around the road. That stupid green car. It just flattened all the telephone wires. Caused millions of people to go without power for days. It's like, no, fine, but we're gonna cruise the USA. Get rid of these police officers. The law enforcement everywhere. It just sucks. This game is not really reflective of the United States law enforcement. If it was, then we would be the most crime-ridden country ever. It would be horrible. There'd be so many accidents and no one would do anything about it. So I'll just take another first place finish. Get another hot dancing girl in a Cruis'n USA and purple skirt that holding a trophy. Why not? Why not? How many races is that? So that's now, oh geez, I lost count. That's 8 hot girls that I have stowed away in my car with 8 golden trophies. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's see how I did on the hot time. Where am I going to be ranked? Where am I going to be ranked? Oh yeah, top hot time by a mile. By a mile. Like, that was significantly better than the previous hot time. Almost 16 seconds. Where are we heading now? Are we heading out of the southwest United States? Out of California? No, we're in the Grand Canyon. Still. Alright, let's race through the Grand Canyon. Okay, come on, gotta get past all these. If you don't, actually, there's another thing, kind of similar to if you've played Mario Kart 8, which it's funny that, you know, Mario Kart 8 is out, and my racing game of choice in my free time, it's like, I think I'm gonna play some Cruis'n USA. But, in any case, that game has the problem of, once you fall into the pack, as does really any Mario Kart game, the pack of racers, like, that's all bundled around like 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th place. It's so hard to get out because everyone has items and they're all just aiming for you. So that is really a pain. And it's kind of the same in Cruis'n USA, but for different reasons. Because you can just have car crashes that just pile up and more cars get involved and more cars spin out. And it eventually just gets to a point of being ridiculous. But anyway, I've never been to the Grand Canyon, but it sure is beautiful here in Cruis'n USA. Apparently there's just a road that drives through it. I didn't know there was a road at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, but I guess so. Okay, good. That car crashed into a semi. This car, okay, good. The purple car falling a little bit behind here. All right, good. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of the Grand Canyon. It looks like we're moving on to the desert. Oh no, I guess we're still going through the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon just stops, and then I guess it continues. I didn't know there was really a break in it, but I guess so, according to Cruis'n USA. But whatever. All right, let's get out of the Grand Canyon now. Good. Good. I need to catch up to that purple car. That purple car is just mocking me right now, driving on the wrong side of the road. Oh, of course. When I try to do that, I end up flipping over a semi to the fact that it's just on its back. And the sports car is perfectly fine, though. I can just keep driving. No problem at all. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. The road's getting really curvy. I didn't know which way it was going to turn. Oh, come on. No. Shoot. Oh, I got to redo that one. I got to redo it. Grand Canyon. All right, fine. I'll do it again. Wait, what? Way up there? How the hell did I get up there? I was in the Grand Canyon. All right, I'm no geography expert, but I'm pretty sure that the Grand Canyon is not there. It's a little further south than that. So as you can see, this game just makes this geographical jump from Arizona, in this stage, from Arizona to like South Dakota. That's crazy. Did we pass? I think we passed Mount Rushmore towards the end. It's like, what? The Grand Canyon and Mount Rushmore in one stage? I mean, we apparently could do, we had to do like 3 stages to get through San Francisco. We had the Golden Gate Park, we had San Francisco, and then, you know, driving past that on the US 101. So it's like, no, now all of a sudden we're going to make this big geographic jump. I don't like that. I don't like that. But, oh, jeez, sliding around everywhere. I wonder if this game does control smoother in the arcade. I don't remember. I know I've played it once on the arcade cabinet with the steering wheel and everything, but I don't remember if it controls any better or worse. But I don't know if you can even find this game in an arcade today. I bet you can. I bet there's still some places, like those same places where you find, like, I don't know, like the original Soul Calibur and like all those types of games. Places that don't change their arcade cabinets to update with the times. I bet you could still find a Cruis'n USA cabinet. That would be pretty cool. But let's get past all these oil drills and rigs and things like that. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I'm sick of these police officers. I actually wish they would do something, because otherwise they just get in the way. I mean, it's really annoying. Get those people out of the way. That split, by the way, represents how far away you are from the top time. So I'm like 1 second away, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. Get past the... Wow, yeah, see? Wow, Mount Rushmore. What? Mount Rushmore? We were just in the Grand Canyon like 30 seconds ago. How fast were we going? The speedometer is lying to us. We must have been going like 500 miles. We had 200 miles in like 30 seconds, but apparently we're going to get out of the Southwest. Finally, I had to do that one twice, but we're going to get out of the Southwest. I got another dancing girl. It's worth it. The purple car stole my dancing girl last time. I'm going to get another one. There we go. Just accumulate all these. Just shove them in the trunk. I'll deal with you later. Get out of here. That's 9 races, and we jump all the way up there, so that's good anyway. Now we're actually going to cruise the USA at a more reasonable pace. It's so weird that you start off so clustered down in the Southwest. Now we're going to go across the Midwest of the U.S. At a pretty good pace. So notice, though, yeah, no New England, no Texas, no, like, Washington State. Like, you were leaving all those things out. No Rhode Island. It really pissed me off. I was like, I still wanted Rhode Island, of course. This should be, you know what would be really cool? If they ever wanted to do, I think it's Midway Games makes this, or Acclaim, I don't remember. But if they ever wanted to do a sequel of Cruis'n USA, this is Iowa, by the way. Plenty of farms, so I imagine it's pretty similar to Iowa. It's plenty of tolls, too. But just destroy all the crap and all that. I should show off some different views, by the way. Here's a close-up view, which is actually really cool. It's harder to control, though. The zoomed-out view is the easiest to control, I think, by far. But Iowa is kind of a fun track. If you actually go, get out of the way! Stupid yellow Jeep. I think if you actually zoom in, I forget if it's this race, or one of the future races, but you can actually get like bugs that splatter on your windshield, and I think you can also get like bird craft and stuff like that as well. So it's kind of a nice. Oh no, I can't drive like that. I can't drive like that. There's just, you know, my life just flashed before my eyes with that tractor trailer truck just zooming in towards my windshield. But no, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. No problems. All right, good. This car crashed, so I can get ahead of him. There. Come on. Where's first place? Right there. Right there. Get around him. Good. Good. You gotta love the music too. Gotta love the music of Cruise. Oh no, police officer! I don't care what's going on. Get out of my way! Uh oh, I don't know if I can win this one now. I don't know if I can win this one. Third place. Hopefully, I need to make something happen real fast and not crash. Not crash. Definitely not crash into more cars. Going over a bit of a river here. No, no. Okay, that's just a checkpoint. I thought that was a finish line. I'm in second place. Oh, you stupid ass blue car. Oh, no, no, no. Drive, 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 drive. I don't know if I can catch up now. That was unfortunate. Other cars, too. Other racers can just be like, hey, I'm right behind you, and just knock you into all these cars, and you get to this massive car pileup. Oh, no, wait, what is this? That's first place right there. Good, get past him. Yes, I told you the AI does a good job. You're never really out of it. Good, I'm glad they collided with each other. I almost careened into that car right there. Get around that police car. Not going to do anything to stop this. Okay, good, good, good. Just stay on the side of the road. Driving on the right side of the road. There's the St. Louis Arch. I'm glad that's in the game. Apparently there's a road that goes under that too. But there we go. Yes, against all odds, coming all the way back. That is my hardest earned dancing girl right there. I will take that all the way to the bank. I'm going to smelt all these trophies, just make one huge trophy of me. I'm going to make a golden statue of me, like Animal Crossing style. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. All right, good. I can't imagine I got a hot time on that, though. That was pretty abysmal. Oh, boy. Oh, no. I was dreading this one for a while. I think the hardest track in the game, in my opinion, Chicago. It is absolutely awful. I've never been. I can imagine this game does a pretty good depiction. Look at all those smokestacks. You got the airplanes with the airport. That's great. This place seems to be pretty polluted. No, this track's the worst. It's not. It starts out not that bad. It starts out with apparently a ton of air traffic at O'Hare Airport, but and all these bumps too, all these signs. I love knocking over all the construction equipment. It's great. But this track gets awful in just a little bit. The last half of this track is the worst. And I actually hate that it's the last. Video games always do that, which is really frustrating. I mean, of course they do it by design, but if you have a really long track, the last half of it, we're just gonna go under the whole city. This part sucks. It's so easy to crash. You can hit all those poles in the center. You just have to get lucky that you don't end up in this massive car pileup in this track. See, I want to get back over to the other side because I hate driving on the wrong side of the road because it's easy to crash, but it's really hard to do that because of all those things in the middle. And it's hard, like you want to go fast, but you have to kind of go slow too. It's terrible. I'm doing a pretty good job of it now though, but oh my gosh. I remember just having like the worst time at this part of Chicago. And the car's just driving in the median, it's fine, whatever. Stupid tourists, they don't even know where they're going. Oh, and this too, this thing sucks. You think you're out of it, but no, it's like all these poles and crap everywhere. Oh no, I should have just I just had to drive straight. Now that's what happens. You careen. What is that? What is that garbage? You drive off, you bounce off a pole, and then you bounce off it again, and then you get stuck. That car crashed. This is crazy. If the streets of Chicago were set up like this, how could anyone ever drive through here? This is crazy. Everyone's in an accident. Oh no, I'm in second. Don't tell me that another car passed me. Do not tell me another car passed me right at the end. I'm in second place. I better not have to do this again. I'm gonna have to do this again. I know I'm gonna have to do this again. Yup. Gotta do it again. Chicago, the worst track of the. I'm sorry. Chicago, like, I've never been to the city of Chicago. I'm sure it's a nice place. I guess. I mean, nice sports teams besides the White Sox. But I just, like, my impression is going to be immediately negative the first time I visit Chicago because of Cruis'n USA. I'm like, do you know how hard this was in Cruis'n USA? It was miserable because that end part. You crash in all those poles. And the computer's like, oh, I don't crash in anything. They just weave around and do whatever they want. But anyway, let's try to maintain my first place this time. Here we go. Past all the smokestacks. Get past this green car. I'm sick of all these cars. You see all the same cars too, and then it starts to get really annoying because it's just you have a grudge against these cars. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Like the cop car, like that red and yellow van, like that light blue and purple colored car. You just hate these cars so much because they just all get in the way. I also don't understand why there's broken down cars on the side of the road. I don't get that. Or why we're driving like under buildings. We're gonna drive under the whole city. Apparently I don't know if this exists in Chicago. I haven't been, but I can't imagine that the whole city is just on top of one overpass. I think that would be a pretty small city. But, come on, get to this side. Okay, good. You want to stay on this side. That's the strategy. Stay on this side of the road for the whole race, pretty much, because that side... Oh, what the hell? No. See, this is what happens. Oh, God. How am I still in first? How has no car passed me yet? Maybe they're all in that pileup. Maybe they all crashed. I don't know. But somehow maintaining first place after all that. Oh, another van. Another pole. Oh, no. Here they come. Here comes all the cars to crush my hopes and dreams. Now I'm in third. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. This is not the part to fall behind. Come on. Okay, good. I'm glad I weaved my way out of that. Hopefully these cars all crash. Get into some sort of accident. Okay, good. Get past that. Where are we? Where's first place? Where is first place? I'm in third. I would like to be in that center section, but it's way too risky to try to get over there right now. It's way too risky. No. Look at this. Another burnt car. This is crazy. Weave through these cars. Second place. Where is first place? Chasing first place. I don't want to do it again. I'm going to have to do it again. It's right there. No! The bane of my Cruis'n USA playthrough Chicago, the worst track. It's by far. It's not even a question. It's not even a question. All right, yeah. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's do it again. Third time's the charm, right? Third time's the charm. Gotta get psyched. Gotta get psyched. Gotta cruise the USA. Gotta be cool. I should have worn like a leather jacket for this. I would have been really cool. Anyway, we get that dancing girl over there waving the checkered flag again. Hey, if we get that every time, that's great. That's great. It's like, have you ever seen like the old like PS1 games that had like beach volleyball? They thought they were really sexy. I don't know at the time, maybe it was. I was a little kid. I don't know if other people thought it was really hot, but you look back now and it's like, this is just weird. It's the same vibe with Cruis'n USA. It's like, this is just weird. I don't understand it. But we're gonna try to do Chicago again, getting off to a good start. You want to get as far ahead as possible in this original part. You know, the thing I do have to kind of give credit for is a lot of the signs are somewhat accurate. They list all the interstates and stuff that kind of cut through Chicago, so kind of interesting there. But anyway, the Windy City. Now, you know what would be really crazy is if in the Windy City they had wind that blew your car around. That would just make it the worst stage ever. If you had to factor in wind into the Windy City, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, anyway, I've also had deep dish pizza. That's my other impression of Chicago. My two impressions of Chicago, Cruis'n USA and deep dish pizza. One very positive, I love deep dish pizza. One very, very negative, Cruis'n USA. But, alright, let's try to stay in the center part here and not crash. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm spinning out. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh, that car almost got me. I think if he hit me there, if he clipped me, I probably would have spun out. Let's stay in the center area. Let's not go to the outside. A fire truck just spinning out. That's when you know the design of your road is just terrible. Like the fire trucks can't even maneuver through it. There's fires raging in the city, blazing. The whole city's on fire. No one can do anything about it, but at least I'm getting the hell out of here. Right before crashing into a semi, I don't care. I get another dancing girl. Everything just stops. Everything stops for dancing girls, right? I like to think so. Work stops. We stop driving. We don't pay attention to anything else. Finally, done with Chicago. Get out of there. Oh my gosh, the worst. The worst, but it's done. And I got a record time. I think I got the top time. That was a really good run at the end, I have to say. But, wow, that's what you get. Screw you, Chicago. Top hot time. What more can I say? What more can I say? That was great. That was great. They did actually, I wanted to talk about this too. Like I said, I haven't played any other cruising games. They made, Indiana. I like Indiana. That's a fun state, great state. I'll be going to the Indiana State Fair this year. I've been for the last 2 years. It's so much fun. It's a great time. It's great. You just get deep fried everything. You get like, what do you want? A deep fried Twinkie? Sure, we got that. You want deep fried butter? We got that too. I like driving this. I think this track on this view, you can actually get stuff that splatters on your windshield. So I'm gonna try it out. It's very similar to Iowa, by the way, this track. But Indiana's a great place. But they recently made a Cruis'n USA, or not a Cruis'n USA. It was just called Cruis'n for the Wii. But it was terrible. It was just like plain old car racing without. Oh, see another bug. Did you see the bug splatter on my windshield right before I got crashed into by a semi? But whatever. There was no personality to it. It was just standard car racing. But it wasn't even that good. Like Gran Turismo is standard car racing. That was just like discount car racing. It was clearance. It was on the clearance shelf. Like it was so bad. But this game has, like, it's not a well-designed game, but it has that personality to it that just makes it so much fun to play. The music, the atmosphere, the graphics, the locations, the dancing girls. I love how the cars like jitter too. Like the AI clearly not well programmed. These are just like jittering around like crazy. Anyway, I can't say this is very accurate. I've been to Indiana. This is very, very accurate as to how it looks. Lots of farms everywhere. Farms for miles. Until you get to the city of Indianapolis, even though there's stupid Colts play there, it's still very nice. Very nice city. But there are plenty of farms in Indy. Don't worry about that. Oh, another car crash. No, that was my opportunity. Get past this green car. No. I'm spacing the wrong way. Oh, no, I better not have to do this one again, too. Oh, that's just a checkpoint, I think, right? Okay, good. I have time to catch up. I'm in 6th, though. I got to make a big comeback right here, but I think everyone's mostly bunched together. So, all right, in 3rd. I see 2nd place up there. I don't see 1st. Oh, 1st is right up ahead of them. Come on. Oh, fire truck. No, it could have been anything else. The fire truck blocks the whole road. They blocked the whole road. There was nothing I could do. What could I do if a fire truck is blocking both lanes? Come on. Oh, no, that's the finish right there. I don't have enough time. I'm in second. I got to do it again. Having some difficulty towards the end. Maybe it's just, you know when you do that thing that happens, that phenomenon. I don't really know a word for it, but it's just video game skill deterioration. When you play a really frustrating or hard part of a video game over and over and over, you get worse and worse and worse at it. And then once you beat it for the first time, you can go back and beat it in like 2 tries. And you're like, oh, that one really wasn't that bad. And it's like, how does that happen? I don't understand. It's this crazy video game phenomenon, but it happens all the time. Any retro gamer would know that, for sure. That actually, one of my stories would be in Castlevania, right before you face the Grim Reaper, that hallway, it's death. It's just awful. You have the knights, you have the Medusa heads, but if you if you finally clear it, then the next time you play, you're like, oh, I can do that. That's not that bad. Why was it so impossibly difficult before, and now it's not that bad? I don't know. What's even worse are games like Super Mario Galaxy, which just force feeds you 1-ups right before like really difficult parts. So it's like, we know this part is really difficult, so you can just try it over and over and over and over again, or you can just keep playing. So that's the worst. They just trap you. They trap you in their little game. But anyway, I digress about all that. Let's continue to cruise the USA and go to Indiana. Oh, man, this is crazy. All right, whoa. Oh, come on, get out of the way of these vans. This gets really stressful. This is really stressful. I'm going to try this again. Let's try this again. And maybe this will come through for me here. I do like the music, though. You gotta love the music. It's so hard to drive like that. You can just probably tell. You can't tell, obviously, because you're not holding the controller, but just, oh my gosh, the worst. Just by looking at the screen, it's just miserable to drive like that. It's so hard to see what's around you. You can't really see what corners are coming up. Okay, good. I'm out of here. Thank you. I'm heading back east. I'm done with Indiana. Too much Indiana. But, let's get out of there. All right, so where are we heading to next? It would seem that we would head to, let's see, we've done that. We skipped apparently nothing interesting in Nebraska or Kansas or South Dakota, North Dakota, whatever. So look at that, new hot time. Good. Heading to east, I'd imagine there's going to be an Ohio track next, maybe Cleveland, maybe Cincinnati. That would be kind of cool. I don't know what we're going to get, though. Maybe pay tribute to some of those East Coast cities, right? Now, New York got the shaft. Boston gets the shaft. Little Providence, Rhode Island gets nothing. This game's so prejudiced, so biased towards the East Coast. It's like, West Coast is great. Oh, we get Appalachia. That's right. We're going to go through the Appalachian Mountains. You know, because why show off any great cities or any great landmarks on the East Coast? You know, it's not like there's anything here. It's not like we have the best seafood in the world. No, we're just going to go through the mountains. Sure, that's all the East Coast is. According to this game, if you lived on the West Coast and you didn't travel very much, all you knew about the other parts of the U.S. were through Cruis'n USA, you would be very, disappointed by the East Coast. You'd be like, oh, there's nothing in the East Coast but a bunch of mountains. No, East Coast is awesome. East Coast is where it's at. I have to say, East Coast is better than the West Coast. Just saying, it's true. But anyway, before I create any more hate, let's keep driving through the Appalachian Mountains. Swerve around these cars. There's ramps here too. I don't understand why there's ramps in the middle of this road, this public access road. Cops cars doing nothing about it. We have tourists driving around, all the same cars. Maybe they're all Cruis'n the USA too. I don't know. Maybe. Whatever. Let's go down all these hills there. I've never been to the Appalachian Mountains. I'd imagine it's pretty beautiful. I don't know if it's quite like this, but I'd imagine not. But that green car just likes to drive like this. It likes to go, whoa, I'm drunk. No drunk driving. No drinking and driving. Another sign for a motel. I don't know why there's motels everywhere, but I didn't see one motel. I just see trees. This game just makes me upset with its bias of the West Coast. But anyway, that might have been the motel right there on the right. That little barn, that little wooden shack. And okay, where are we going now? A little waterfall. That was neat. That was pretty. Oh, drunk drivers. No, get past the megabus, and there we go. First place with the Appalachian Mountains. Good. I don't need to drive through there again. Another dancing girl. How many is that now? I think 12 or 13 girls all just crammed into this car Cruis'n the USA. I'll take it. Yeah, that's great. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 girls all just crammed into this car. That's awesome. That's fantastic. And a new hot time. Maybe like every time I get a hot time, you can just imagine, are these girls just like, wow, he's such a good racer. He's so good. It's like, yeah, I am. Hell yeah, I am. Anyway, Let's go to the last race of the game. Fittingly enough, I do have to say, it does have a very fitting last stage. The capital itself, Washington, D.C. This must be weird for people watching in the UK or other parts of the world. Don't use this as a guide to the United States. This is not accurate at all, by the way. But you do drive on the right side, not the left side. But this is a very fitting final stage, and it does have some pretty awesome things. Like, look at all those American flags. Hell yeah, USA! USA! All the cherry blossoms, of course, in Washington, D.C. The Washington Monument we just passed by. The White House, apparently, has this road just right near it. Just going through the front lawn. We just paved over this road. It's like, yeah, we have this group of rich people that want to cruise the USA. They want to build a racetrack right through your front lawn. And the president's like, all right, whatever. They pay me enough money, whatever. So, we got fountains here. It's just very pretty. It's very pretty, very purple, very pink type of level. Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh. Police cars, though, still the worst law enforcement ever. Oh, we got the Vietnam War Memorial. That's nice. On an overpass, I guess. But anyway, let's drive through this. Oh, tight turns here. Very, very tight. Oh, this track's really hard. I mean, it is the last race, so you do have to expect that it is going to be pretty tough. But we have yet to see the best thing about the Washington, D.C. race is this right here. Tunnels lined with $100 bills. Ha 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 ha. Cash money, baby. It's great. You just Scrooge McDuck into that pile of money. Yes, yes, yes. And this is just about it. The White House, which we've already been to. I guess we're revisiting the White House to end Cruis'n USA. That's it. First place, right in front of the White House. Oh, yeah. Dance for me. Dance for me. That's good. You're a cat. You're a tiger. You're a tiger. You're Tony the Tiger. You're great. Done. Done with that. Done with Cruis'n USA. How about that? We cruise all across the USA, starting in San Francisco, skipping half of the country, and going all the way to Washington, D.C. Of course, going to get a hot time to close things out. What a great ending to a great game. Not really, but a great ending to a game that is so nostalgic and fun. Not necessarily well designed, but it's one of the examples of why personality is so important to have in a game. Look at that, coast to the coast in 24 minutes. Press start to join the victory celebration. All right, I wonder how many girls I'm going to get in this victory celebration, which apparently occurs on top of the White House. I just love that. There's farms, there's cows. What are all these cows doing up here on top of the White House? This random cardboard cutout people. But you get the faster car awarded, so you actually get the blue version of this car, which is a little bit faster, which is nice. You get the next award at the next difficulty setting. So you can keep playing over and over and over and accumulate all these cars. Eventually, you do get like a school bus and a fire truck. You get kind of these crazy cars, but I'm going to record myself on the hot times. San Francisco to D.C. Overall, the best. The best. Could you expect anything less? No. The best. 24:06:85. That's just great. That's just great. And that is Cruis'n USA. That's pretty much all there is to it. I mean, it's a great little game with a lot of personality, and that's why it's still so much fun to go back to. The controls are flawed, the graphics are flawed, but this game, it knows itself. It has a sense of identity, and that's what's very important in a game. That's what makes it hold up over time, I think. So now we get these little cheesy cutouts of all the programmers, who I'm sure were very happy, very proud of themselves that they put this thing together. If you look at it, though, from what I remember, I mean, we're going to see right now during the credits, from what I remember, not a lot of people worked on. See, that's the trophy girl. That was her. And the beefcake boy. They were actual people at one point, I guess. So there you go. But yeah, I remember very few people, I think, worked on this game. And these are the people. So congratulations to you. You made a crappy racing game, but a game with a lot of personality, and a game that drew me in to play it again. So I have to give them some credit. I played it again. And it was fun. It's fun. That's the thing. It's fun. I guess that's the most important thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be well designed or well made. It's just fun. And it is. So there you go. We got a lot of special thanks to all these people. Ken Lobb, of course, from Rareware, having something to do with this game, of course. I don't know why. He seems to be involved in everything on the Nintendo 64. That was the golden era of Rareware. But it makes me sad. Rareware is gone. But yes, there it is. Williams Entertainment. You've done well. You've done something. You've done something to entice me to come back to play Cruis'n USA and cruise the USA. That's it. This is Shadow Mario 41. I can now race on any track if I wanted to. Interestingly, though, you can only race on Washington, D.C. if you play the Cruise the USA mode. I think that's actually true about a few tracks, but I know DC in particular, yeah, you can only race on these in free races. Apparently not, and see, this has a much more even distribution of the United States, but no, when you actually do Cruise the USA, it's like you get all these tracks in California. It's crazy, but anyway, this is Shadow Mario 41. That was Cruis'n USA. It's, again, just a blast, just a lot of fun to go back to this, so I'll see you guys next time for whatever comes your way on my channel. Ciao.